We're now with the kitchen manager at the PH Miracle Ranch. This is John, who is excellent. You are, John.
Thank you.
And you're going to tell us about how to create the shake.
The shake.
Yes.
Yeah. This is kind of the essential morning shake. This is what everybody really needs to focus on getting right, because a lot of places you could go and get salad and soup.
Venture out and you'll be so happy.
Yeah. All right, start from the top. Ready? Okay. So we're with the kitchen manager, John, who is really excellent at what he does. He runs this whole place so beautifully. We're going to talk about making the shake for breakfast.
The shake. That's right. This is the essential breakfast shake that we serve to all the clients here on the ranch. This is what we really need to spend time with people and training them how to make it when they go home. Because a lot of times you could go out for lunch or dinner, you could get a soup or a salad there, but breakfast you really can't go out and get this anywhere, so you really need to learn how to make it for yourself. And so this is
The Vitamix is a must.
this is a Vitamix, which is, we were saying, we use the almond milk. We do the almond milk in here. We do all the soups in there. We do dressings in there. So that is the most important piece of equipment, I would say, in the kitchen. You really need to spring for one of those because it'll last you a long time, and you could do everything you need to do in it.
Now this shake, Shelley Young talks about breakfast can change your life.
Mm-hmm.
Because what is in this avocado shake?
Well, in this shake, we're going to be using lime, and you could put the whole lime in. You want to take the rind off, but leave the pith.
The pith?
The pith,
What's
which is the skin that holds the lime together.
So that needs to come off.
No, you could leave that on.
I'll
The
leave it on.
rind is the skin, so you want to take that off. So just could take the whole thing, cut it in half, put it right in, and then we do a English cucumber, and you can leave the skin on, whereas the regular cucumbers you would probably want to take the skin off since it's a little bitter. So we just cut that right up, and the blender will do the work for you. So you could do a very coarse chop on that.
So if you're in the store, you're shopping for cucumbers, get the English cucumber.
English cucumbers, yeah, it's the one in the cellophane wrapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you're walking by, if the cucumber is saying hip, hip, and cheerio, that's the one to
That's
get.
the one you want.
Beautiful.
That's
Okay.
the one you want.
Okay.
Yeah. So you start. I would always start with putting those in first because those have the most liquid in them. The cucumber has the most water, and the lime juice, obviously. So that'll get everything going. Then you could put in about a handful or two of baby spinach, sweeter than the bunch spinach. So you want to use baby spinach for your shake.
Should
Yeah.
everything be rinsed, even though you think they may have rinsed it before?
Yeah, I mean it's always good to just be careful and
Even
rinse
with organic,
everything.
even
But
with organic?
sure, I mean it's just more helpful to do
Okay,
it that way.
great.
But most of the spinach and greens that you get in the store will say like wash 3 times or whatnot. But it's just it's just a precaution that we always take.
Wash 3 times.
And then we do 2 avocados. So these are already with the pits out. So take 2 of these, put that right in there.
So 2 avocados.
2 avocados, yeah. And this is actually going to be the emulsifier, and that's what's going to make the shake thick and hold its consistency. Because this is the oils from the avocado and the fats from the avocado are going to be used as the emulsifier.
So you say 2 avocados is better than 1.
Yeah, 3 is better than 2, but not for this.
And 4 better than 3.
I think so.
Yeah, so it just makes it thicker.
Yeah, and it holds its consistency
Got it.
throughout.
That makes sense.
And then the next thing that's vital to the shake are the powders and the supplements. So there's 3 key powders that we put in every shake, and that would be the BioLive sprouts, and then these are kind of a really good source of energy. So we put in 2 scoops of these.
Their products, the Young's products, are
That's
awesome.
right. That's right.
Because of the
Love.
love that's put in there, exactly. Okay. No, the making of these powders.
Yes.
Tell me about how they make them.
I don't know. You kind of caught me off guard with
Okay.
that one.
Welcome to the game show, Stump. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I know, like I said, the sprouts, especially, they give a good sweetness to the shake, and they're also used for energy. The Doc Brock powder, which is basically a ton of green vegetables.
How long would it take to put all those vegetables in those 2 scoops? A lot, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's really condensed down, and there's a ton of nutrients in each scoop of these. So there's 2 of these that go in there.
So 2 of those. How much of the byline?
2 of those.
2 of those, and then we got the hemp.
And then we have the hemp powder,
Yes.
which is also a young product. And we could put 1 scoop of these in. These are a little
Are
stronger.
these the hemp seeds or those are the hemp
These is the
powder?
hemp powder,
Okay.
which is just
One of those.
one of these, which is just the hemp seeds blended down. And then you could use the 369 oil or a flax oil or a hemp oil. And again, this is going to be used to emulsify. And about 2 tablespoons of that.
Emulsify means?
Emulsify means when you want to take the oils and the fats and bring them together, as opposed to when something is separated.
Gotcha. I knew
So
that. I knew
it's-
that
yeah,
myself.
right.
For anybody who's watching,
Right.
they may not know what emulsify.
And that's how you're going to hold the consistency of the shake. If not, if you don't have an emulsifier in here like the avocado, then it'll all kind of just, it'll separate. So it'll be kind of thick on the top and just liquid on the bottom. So, and then ice,
Nice. A whole tray.
a whole tray of ice, yeah, which is,
And what does that do?
well, this keeps it cold and it gives it more of a shake type of texture. And these things are so much better cold. I don't like when they kind of sit out for a little bit. The best time is right out of the blender when they're cold. It's almost like a sorbet. It's best time to get it. Salt, one tablespoon, which is roughly about that.
So
I don't
you
use any measuring tools. I'm sorry.
Because you use on instinct, you know.
That's right. And then about a cup of water. And what this is going to do is just get everything started and going in there, or else it's going to be a little too thick. And if you like them thinner, add more water. If you like them thicker,
I didn't
use
know
less
you put
water.
the water in there.
Yeah, and like I said, that just kind of gets the blender going and gets everything ready to go. And then this is really loud and obnoxious, so I apologize.
That plunger really helps.
That's another great thing about the Vitamix, is that it comes with the plunger, and you never have to worry about hitting the blade on the bottom. It's designed so it'll never have to do that.
Now this is all in the recipe book.
Absolutely. Both House of Health books, House of Health 1 and 2, and a lot of their other books too.
So how long did it take you to learn how to do this?
The shakes to really get down. Once you start doing them,
You get down with your shake.
you have to.
Whoa.
I mean, you have to get
Okay,
down with your
yeah,
shake.
okay.
But I would say, it takes about 1 or 2 or 3 tries of getting it. It's really not that tough. Once you're making it for yourself and you taste the way you like it, then it's all your preference.
So let me ask you a question.
Sure.
A lot of people are so used to taking a knife and a fork at breakfast, whether it's eggs or pancakes or waffles, whatever, because they think in their mind, I've got to eat something, and this is drinking your breakfast.
Well, it is, but it's also easier for people. I mean, everybody usually has coffee or juice or something where it's in there, something that's able to be on the go in the car or whatnot. And that's what's great about this, is there's so much nutrients and it's packed full of energy, and that's all you need for your whole morning. And the morning's the most important
I
part.
could probably taste it just
Sure.
to make sure that it's okay.
Absolutely.
Make sure that it's okay for anybody else to have.
Okay,
That's the only reason I'm having this.
I know.
This is a personally made John shake.
And that's the texture you want, that's the consistency you want, that's the temperature you want, and hopefully the taste that you want.
It's the greatest shake in the world.
Well,
it's the greatest shake in the world.
We try.
So you start off with this, and then you move over to Jody's drink, which is the juice and the almond milk.
Right, and that's
breakfast.
That's breakfast for us.
Now,
Absolutely.
Dr. Rob says that when you drink your breakfast or drink your food, it's so much easier on the digestion because it goes right in.
Well, sure, and you don't have to, like you were saying, cutting and doing all those things. You have to think of that your body's doing the same thing. So just because you're cutting your food into bite-sized pieces, it still has to break down in your body. Whereas this is completely broken down. It's in its best form. You're gonna be able to take in all the nutrients, all the energy, and be able to get it out of your system quickly. And that's
So a lot of
really
people,
what you want to
including
do.
myself, I mean, some people are good at it, in masticating their food.
Mm-hmm.
If you have trouble masticating, then this would be phenomenal.
Perfect
Because it
for
goes
that.
right in.
Right. That's the same thing we talk about with the soups and the green juice is just full of nutrients and it's in its best form to be digested already.
Why don't you pour one for yourself and
Okay.
we'll have a toast
Well, sure.
to everyone out there who's going to be starting to make their own shakes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you
it's-
could have this all day long.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You can take
Because-
this pitcher, put it in the fridge, and you'll have a couple for the day, the afternoon, if you don't have time to be making them.
Because what happens during the course
fresh
of
every
the
day.
day, people have highs and lows until you balance out your blood sugar.
Right.
And so this could sustain all day long.
Well, yeah, and it's shown that meals throughout the day is better than just bulking up in the morning and then just eating something big at night. It's better to even something just in this size, around 10 in the morning and then 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You'll feel it. You'll feel the energy. You'll feel the difference.
So being on this program, because you've been a chef for a while,
Yes.
how has it changed your life?
Well, it's drastically changed it. I started out just doing traditional cooking for about 7 years in restaurants, and I got burnt out really quickly from just the everyday grind of it, and wasn't being fulfilled from my job, and that's why I got into cooking. And when I started here and learned that the food is more of looked at as medicine for people, and this is what people need to carry on with their lives, it just made me feel great that this is what I'm doing and helping people. And I was able to really take to it and learn it quickly, and it's been the most rewarding job I've had.
What's interesting is that people think, oh my God, to eat this way, I've got to give up all those tasty things.
Yeah, but your taste buds acclimate after a while of eating this way, and when the knowledge comes and when you start to learn about what these foods that you traditionally would have put into your system, when you learn what's happening to your body because you're eating so much of those things, subconsciously you don't want them anymore. Even if you do go out and you have them, in the back of your head, what it's doing to your body, and it just changes your whole mindset. It changes your whole mindset. You just feel good about eating this way. I went 21 days eating this way and working every day, and I don't think I could have done it straight through if it wasn't for eating this way and getting the energy from this food and really just believing in what this program does and seeing
Have
the
a
results.
toast. Should we have a toast to the PH Miracle Program?
Toast.
Thank you, John. And here's to your health.